Here we have ads playing Romania versus Cloud and aka the Notorious playing France. Both of them are good players, I would have to say. I don't know what WLJ is, but he's here talking to us.
WLJ is AWQ's Korean friend.
Okay, well, Freezy Breezy, aka Tupac, is here watching as well.
WLJ is really fucking good, but he only plays 3 Korean. It's weird.
We have ads building one barracks, floating shit everywhere, SCB wrestling, pushing into Hungary, while Cloud is taking Spain/Portugal, Italy, Switzerland, and going for Great Britain. Everything seems to be in line so far. No major fuck-ups. And that's always helpful. And then Cloud is losing all of his Marines in Great Britain. But taking everything else with ease. Closed PAX Pros here for your closed caption commentary. Oh, thanks, PAX Pros. Yeah, I know. Now ads is pushing down into Greece, while it looks like Cloud is building up more dropships. He hasn't added any barracks yet. He hasn't added this add-on onto his university. Meanwhile, ads is building another barracks, looks like. Looks like he built another one. France is looking good. Romania needs more infrastructure. According to PAX, which is ridiculous. He's building more barracks, I think. He's going down into... He floated eBay down into Turkey, which is helpful. And now he's building all the barracks. And Cloud is doing the same. Yay. But he's also adding another factory. Nope, engineering quarter, because I'm fucking retarded. Doesn't look like either one of them are heading down to Syria. Cloud is going into Libya, it looks like. I don't know if he's going to go for the Syrians. They should? But are they? Because I'm pretty sure Az is just going to take checks.
I love that.
Yeah, I don't know what Pax is doing, buddy. I don't know what you're doing,
Tell
but...
him to watch the stream.
I think he is.
Just bring him into the chat. He can be your co-caster.
I don't think he talks.
Yeah, he does. I talk to him all the time.
Okay, now it looks like Cloud is finally going for Egypt and Syria. Ads is making his way into Czech and Greece at the same time. Looks like Cloud might be going for 3 drops. One probably for Greece. Maybe multiples for Greece to hold off ads? I don't know. No, it looks like he's going for 3 straight into Syria. That makes sense. Hold Syria. Don't give it up. But he's still drop expoing. He's got all of Great Britain's free cities, I think. And is he going to go for those islands? He's got the Algerian city on lockdown. The 2 in Libya. Plus he'll probably go for the cap. Maybe the 3 in Libya with the cap. God damn it, Pax. Shut up. I'm just going to drag him in here. Hold on, boys. That's enough out of you, Pax. Welcome to the stream, Pax. You're here anyways. Anyways, what do you think's gonna happen, Pax?
Oh man, I don't know. I was just trying to compensate for the delay with the commentary.
But it looks like Cloud's gonna have all the drop expos across the entire map. Boost Pax's volume. Gnome can't hear him. Okay, time to make you louder. There. Now try talking, Pax.
Talking.
There we go. You should be good. Hopefully no one will hear you in a second.
That was literally no change for me, but I think it's
So...
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like the Romania's going to have to really start kicking off these Northern Expos if he's going to keep up.
He's gonna have to, because otherwise Cloud's just gonna outcash him no matter what.
If that France manages to land Expo into Germany there, that Rom's going to have a really tough time.
Yes, he has.
He's gonna fight for it.
It's really not Cloud style, really.
I feel like Cloud's gonna have to push into Germany if he wants to win this game from France. He doesn't have enough barracks right now to sustain a decent macro game against Ads.
Yeah, he's really going to have to bump up.
And it looks like Ads is about to add some more, I hope, this next turn. Yeah, he's already building them. He's building in Hungary and he's building in Czech. Adding 2 more factories, another barracks so far. And then he's got a whole load of Czechs at the tip of Greece to make sure he keeps that. He didn't take the other 2 cities in Turkey, but I don't know if Cloud's actually going to go for those. He should. And adapting from the Koreans, Cloud is building turrets in the bottom of Syria.
Scumbag move.
Not really. France is building another 6 barracks and another factory. Ads is building another 2, 3 barracks, putting add-ons onto his factories. Looks like he's going to take Poland, the rest of Czech this turn. Probably push into France. I feel like he should be pushing into USSR to take all of that before Cloud gets there, but that's a little late. Cloud's dropping in now.
I need to actually get in the game, so I'm like 30 seconds behind where you're talking.
Right. I'm sorry.
Sorry, it's not your fault.
I reduced the delay as much as I could. I think they're both on... No, it looks like Cloud's behind on upgrades. Yeah, he is. He's only 2-1, where Ads is 2-2.
Yeah, France has to build that engineering bay.
Right. Looks like Ads is going to push into Yugo now. Or just walk through Yugo. I know he wanted to get his units a little closer, but he just wasted like 4 ghosts. They didn't even fire at the cannon.
Man, they just...
They didn't even fire. At least they could have fired at the cannon, you know?
It's all about positioning here. That's really something to take into consideration.
Yes. What choke are they going to fight over, is my question. Oh, nope. Cloud says no chokes. Fuck that. He's going for that drop expo. That drop fight. Straight into Greece, apparently. Oh, looks like he's just going to take some money from him. But he's got...
You think he's just going to contest some expos here? Yeah.
It looks like he's going to go for tech. I'd be going for tech right now. Nope, he's just going to contest the expos. He had enough dropships he could have contested his tech and these expos, I think.
And his army mostly... Well, no. He's moving back into...
It looks like Cloud's going to pick up... He picked up 2 of them. Is he going to pick up these other 2 cities? Doesn't look like it.
I don't understand what he's doing over there in Greece.
Well... Nope. I think he's too late to take those 2 cities there.
Oh, no.
But I do think he's going to hold Greece from ads. And if he starts to macro in Greece, that could be a very big problem for ads.
It could, because he then has to push through all of that land expo just to get sort of his way around that choke there.
And meanwhile, Clouds can just keep macroing in France and push up into Germany, while Ads has to fight for this. But it looks like Ads is just going to push right in and say, no, fuck this.
Looks like he's pushing in.
Ads is pushing right up in here. But it looks like Cloud's loading up to get out of here.
Oh man, he should have pushed that choke right there. It would have been...
He could have sucked all those units right up into his death zone. But, you know. Freezy Breezy has disconnected. Thank you, Tupac, for joining us, but it looks like you're out of here. This is one hell of a thing. Also known...
Message from our sponsors.
Our sponsors. Our sponsors today are supposed to be Confederate, who's not even here for the tournament. He's supposed to be giving the winner $100, apparently.
Yeah.
And Mr. Gnome says, fuck Freezy Breezy. So, not to be a Debbie Downer, but I don't think the winner of this tournament will be getting their $100. If you have any issues, I'm sorry. We'll have to bring that up to Confederate. And his...
Fine, you can take it up with our sponsors.
Yeah. Take it up with Confed, because fuck that guy. If he doesn't give you your money.
I gotta tell you guys goodbye. Me and Warner get.
Alright, have fun.
Oh.
Good luck.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like Cloud's just going to keep dropping units on him. I feel like he would do better to take Germany, but this is his playstyle, and he's going to do what he's going to do.
Yeah, I mean, depending on...
He is building lots of Spanish, but he's not upgrading them, so...
Hey, would you mind dragging Gnome up here?
Oh, sure, no problem. Gnome's got words to say.
That's not words.
Gnome, what is your input on this?
Oh lord, have I been brought into the chat?
You've been brought in.
You've been brought into the internet.
I think that with all the economic power that is Germany, there's just no way around
Taking it?
deciding games. The fact that these guys are avoiding Germany is really strange to me.
Well, Ads is going for the Northern Expos, which makes sense. Cut off Cloud from those. But why not take Germany too? You have like 15 ROMs sitting right there that could be breaking into Germany right now.
And you really put that counter pressure on a French expansion whenever you...
They don't like that pressure because they think they have all these free cities that you aren't going to touch. But that's not how it should be. Oh, and it looks like Cloud is in for the drop. He's dropping right on Poland.
Oh,
This could be deadly. Because he still has his force down in Greece that he can just push up into Romania to fuck everything up. Ads doesn't have the units to support this fight, I don't think. He's not even moving on it.
no. Paralysis.
I think Ads is just raging in his seat and not giving a fuck.
Where's his attention? Is
He's
like, is he building stuff? What is he doing?
he's up in Finland up here, taking the Finnish capital, which is apparently more important than having a base. Oh, it looks like he's finally noticed. It looks like he's finally noticed what's going on, and Cloud just made 33k to Ads' 15k. I'm pretty sure we know who's going to win this fight. Even if Cloud takes USSR and Finland, Cloud's just going to make so many units this turn that he's just going to overrun him.
The Romanian can't compete.
You can't compete with that much money.
Yeah, he expanded too late, and he never got into the south. I think he could have compensated if he would have taken Germany. That would have given him a lot more
Right.
area.
But I do agree with him going into Finland and the USSR. That is a good move. I don't
Absolutely,
think
but I
he
mean,
did
that
it
should be
fast
like an idle
enough.
thing, something that you're doing when you're not like focusing on having to keep your
Right.
base up.
But he
It did
just...
take him a very long time to get to Russia when he did go.
Yes.
Was
And
France
Ads-
already up in there?
Ads hasn't even touched Russia. Cloud got into Russia and Finland start of turn 3, I think?
Yep.
He got up there pretty late, honestly. AWQ would have already had those and then some. Because he's Korean like that. Nothing wrong with that. It's just he likes to drop expo everywhere. All these islands. Every time I've seen him, he takes every little island.
You can afford it.
Yep.
So that's the thing, though, is he's clearly playing a drop expo game. The Romania has to just make their own decision. Am I going to contest the northern and the southern expos, or am I going to be land expo? And he made the decision to land expo, and if you're going to make that decision, you have to get Germany.
He didn't do that. He took Czech, which, okay, you're almost there. Why not just push into Germany? Because now Cloud is clearing out all of Belgium and working his way into Germany. And that's just going to seal Ad's fate.
It's so true.
Because
Not
now
to
he's going to
mention
have
that
German
those
tanks.
German tanks against the France's base unit mix is actually really decent. I
Right?
think really the only tech they have is the Spanish tank. The Germans just roll through it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Romanians are good, but I prefer Germans every day of the week.
even those Romanians, he's not protecting them like they're as precious as they are. They could be winning in these fights something at amazing.
He's just got them
ratios.
all grouped up by themselves right now, and he's got
Yes,
units.
He has the whole game, even when they get taken.
It's like he's got units everywhere. He's not grouping up. He's not trying to push forward. He's spreading out like he's trying to drop Expo with a land push.
Yeah.
Let's focus on what the France is doing.
He's pushing right into Austria. He's taking Germany and Austria right now. There is nothing that's going to stop Cloud at this point.
He's given away Finland, and it looks like
Doesn't care.
maybe
He's
a
got
contention of
Portuguese.
Russia.
Is he building? No, he's just got all the units he brought up. Oh, he did build the barracks up here.
Ooh, that capital is a bad thing to get right there.
Well, he has Syrians, which is going to override it. It doesn't matter. Because, if I remember right, it's Terran, Zerg, Protoss. I could be wrong
You're
on
right
that.
about that, but it is still a gamble. One of my favorite things to do is you got to take a Syrian capital if it's being used against you, right? So
Yes.
if it's in contention, like you're gonna turn half your army into Belgium.
And what are you going to do with that? They're useless without dropping them in the middle of somebody's fight, and you don't have the time for that.
Yeah,
It's just a
they're
very-
just fucking useless.
They're actually hilarious to drop on people's bases. If you've never tried it, do it just for the lulz. Promise me. I promise you. It's hilarious.
What the Irish are good for too.
Yes, they
I
are.
really like a Portuguese-Spanish drop, man. You don't expect it.
No.
No.
See,
It looks like Ads is pushing him back.
traumatized from Algerian drops. That's what you got.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, the good old Algerian A-bombs.
All right. Well,
He's holding back into check, and it looks like Cloud's just getting ready to regroup and rebuild everything. Ads has still got such a huge deficit, but Cloud's spending that money way faster than Ads is. He's rebuilding his factories. He's not taking the cities back, which
yeah.
I feel like is
It's a
something he
lot
needs
to
to do.
when you're
Right. When you're moving this much stuff. He's got the medics. He's got the 4-4 upgrades. What is Cloud at now? He's at 5-4. So now Ads is losing the upgrade war.
Something I wanted to note is that Ads could have at this point cleared all of Greece and Yugo just with about 3 ghosts. If he would have just
He could have sniped
waypointed 3
everything.
ghosts,
Except for the
That's
2
all.
Yugos, which would take like 4 Hydras. Send 4 Hydras to clear out the Yugos, and then just snipe everything.
and this is aside from the fact that he's Romania and he could just send a single Romanian.
Yes.
Whatever.
It does look like he had a decent surround here on Cloud.
where are those ROMs?
I don't even see where. I think he lost them all. It looks like he doesn't have any.
Oh,
He never had a chance to beat. Who am I
Yeah, that
casting
would've been
with?
it.
I currently have Gnome and Pax Pros in here, Sep.
yeah, we got some fat 32 commentary.
We got those fat 32s in here today. If you want to come in for the next game, Sep, let me know. It looks like he's got 1 Romanian coming up to the front line
Okay.
and another one in his base, but they're just so far behind that they're not going to be there for this fight. The end of the term is right now. He has to get as many of those cities as he can and hold them for the next about minute. But Cloud's just pushing right into him. Ads has the better surround, though. His flank is a lot
Yeah,
wider.
he doesn't have the better unit mix for his checks.
Those Romanians are... Oh, that one Romanian. I mean, Romanians, yeah. The one Romanian. I wonder how many...
SCV fight.
Oh, SCVs! The one Romanian's only gotten 2 kills. It looks like he's pushing into Germany right now to get that money as hard as he can.
Oh.
But it looks like Cloud's dropping over... Nope, he's just bringing in the transports to confuse the army. He's really pushing in here, but
Yeah.
Cloud's moved up his entire army right here. This could make or break this game.
Italian,
Oh my god, 20k to 30k. Ads is slowly bringing his money game back.
What a comeback. This can't be
Wow.
understated.
that's impressive.
Even just contesting Germany like this is huge at this point for Ads.
Yes, I don't know how he managed to do that. I think Cloud actually might still kind of fear Ads. Because I remember back when we all played, Ads was basically number 1. There was no really ifs, ands, or buts at the time. Sniper wasn't around anymore. And Cloud was just kind of there following Ads. So I'm wondering if Cloud's still afraid of him.
I don't know, but I know that all of the expoing for France has stopped.
Yeah,
Cloud
and this
hasn't
is
been
what happened.
expoing at all.
And Ads needs to start taking everything he can from this guy right now. Get into Austria. Take those cities.
If you were to load up
Push
on
him back
projects,
over that Germany bridge, and I'm pretty sure he can steal this game.
I would be in Great Britain. I would spend the 16 men, and I would have Great Britain next turn.
Right.
Yeah, it's really.
He could do it right now. He has the money. He has the
He has the money, He has
resources.
the drop ships. He has.
You might as well just send a bunch of fucking Syrians up there, clear it like it's nobody's business, and call it a day.
Well, the impetus for it is he's being contested in Germany. It's not a reliable payday, and he needs that reliable payday.
He does.
It's not going to cost him Germany to take that drop ship and send it.
Because if Ads is smart, he's going to start sending units up into Russia to take those cities.
Yeah,
But-
that's the next Brads to start denying these expos. I'd be taking Syria as soon as possible.
Yes, and it looks like he's still building turrets down here to make sure he doesn't lose this. He's built a barracks and added some Syrians as well.
Both of them really need to. The cost of a single dropship relative to their whole armies at this point is negligible. They need to start contesting some of these undefended areas.
They need to. Ads is
Egypt.
building barracks
And
in the
also,
back of Poland.
Not just economically about what you take away when you start contesting.
Here comes another big fight. It looks like Cloud's trying to push into Czech, but it looks like Ads has double the flank size.
You
With
also take away from people's attention span.
right.
That could be just as good.
If you can distract a player for 30 to 40 seconds, you can just end everything.
Look at this great yellow.
Ads
wall.
has this giant wall that was twice as long as Cloud's at the start of this, and he's just tearing up these ghosts. The problem is there's so many Spanish in here, I don't know if it's going to matter.
It's definitely going to matter.
These Romanians are doing what they can. They're slowly pounding through these Spanish. It looks like Ads is pushing him right out of Germany right now. Their number counts are equal. It looks like this is going to be the
If
push for
Ads
Germany.
even can stop him from getting
Oh,
paid
and the
for
flank
Germany,
broke.
it will be.
It is...
Oh,
Cloud's trying to regroup. He doesn't have the units, though. They're all back in his base trying to get up there. They're not going to get there fast enough. He's adding Libyans to his army, but they have no
he's
upgrades.
losing cities. Germany is being lost.
Germany is getting taken
30
right now.
seconds to pay.
Oh, here comes
Ads has
the
got
mech.
this. Ads got this. But those mechs don't have any upgrades. What is he going to do with them?
Oh, I didn't notice that.
They're 1-1s. Ads is sitting on 4-4s.
10 seconds to take out as much money.
He's got it. He's got this entire thing. He's got SCVs running.
Get taken at 3-4 more cities.
He needs more SCVs here now. He's got 2. That's not going to cut this.
Yeah, he needs to get infrastructure Germany as soon as possible.
He didn't get any of this. He made more money than Cloud, though. He made more money than Cloud. Just taking that put him in that lead.
That was devastating. We just saw the reversal.
Cloud is probably
He's got-
breaking down right now.
That France is in a really bad spot now.
Yes,
If I were
but
him, I would
this
be
is the
prepping
worst choke ever.
Yeah, I would be prepping a counter drop.
I would have a
Like
drop ready to go.
dropship in Greece from France, something to take Ads' attention away from
Yep.
the front he's winning.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
absolutely.
It looks like Cloud is actually building and expanding out of Syria right now.
That's another good move, but it's going to
It's-
mean that most
See,
of
I
the
disagree. I think at this
I
point,
don't
like,
think that's a good spot to go from because that choke in Crimea is too thick.
the Great Britain right there is just.
That's like, what, 3 more K that he could have right now?
I'm just glad he's
1,
expanding. He hasn't expanded
3.
in turns.
Yes, and Ads is just taking all this land because he has the option to. Because he's winning these fights. He's pushing Cloud back.
Well,
GB.
one thing we have to keep in mind: these unit counts now, they're not actually.
They're
indicative of
deadlocked.
what's in Germany. So like he's got that force in Syria moving north, and
Yes, and if he moves that force in Syria north, it's not going to matter if Ads just runs through France. Because his support
last single
that are being
turn
built
was
up.
Unbelievable change of power in Europe.
I don't... Okay, it looks like Cloud's finally clearing out those pylons in Italy. With all the cannons. He could have taken those a while ago.
he needs to.
That
start
was
throwing
2
up barracks.
more cities right there. And he could have filled Italy full of barracks. A lot of people do that. Is he going to put a bunker on this hill? In Switzerland?
That's a lot of ground to cede. I mean, that's basically saying I want a prolonged fight, and I'm going to give you all of Central Europe.
And
while
that's...
it
He
happens.
can't do that. He will lose so much money. He looks to have been building more. Nope, he's building more barracks in USSR too.
Yeah.
He's looking to just expand everywhere he possibly can and take what he
He's
can.
seeding Central Europe.
He's giving ads too much power. He's going to let ads have way too much control over this map.
He needs to make this a multiple front battle. All of ads is at one front. If he can hit Greece, if he can hit from Russia, if he can do anything enough to create another front.
He has dropships in Syria. If he builds enough Syrians and drops them on ads' tech, he's going to throw ads off.
Yeah.
If he does that and hits Greece at the same time, and then starts pushing it back into Finland, ads is going to lose money. His focus is going to be lost, but I don't think it's going to be enough to shake him. He has a cocky son of a
Where this
bitch.
went wrong for Cloud was when ads made him play his game, the Land Expo.
Yes.
That's when everything went wrong.
Because
If Cloud can get back to his game, he might still turn this around.
that is true. If he exposed, there's cities in Norway and Sweden he can take. There are the islands below Italy he can take.
Take back Finland, he can
Take back all of Great Britain, even the city in Ireland. It's just one city, but it's more money. That is a lot of investment though, because of how many cannons are there.
Money. It's safe because he knows that he hasn't been contested.
And ads not gonna fight for those because ads isn't gonna fly over there.
Romanians are heavy.
Yeah,
So
they
we're
are.
Czech.
4 units in a dropship is not enough.
I want to see some aggressive.
I still want to see ads just fill a couple dropships up with ghosts
Actually,
and
I
say,
wanna see a lot
"Surprise!
of-
I have Syria now."
Because yeah, this Syria is in the. He's gonna end up crawling up through Syria if given enough time.
And if ads was to counteract that, I'm pretty sure Cloud's just gonna crumble.
Well, no, if he pushed in right now, there's gonna be no contest. Like it's gonna be game over from France's perspective.
It looks like ads is now getting Germans in his mix as well. But no, he actually destroyed the
France
capital.
is bluffing. Any moment, Yellow can just kill him.
Yeah, at this point, like
If Yellow was to push as hard as he could right now,
you can't have that whole crescent there. That whole European crescent against you is a
it is such a wide area of units too. And they cover so much space. If he pushes through all 3 of those chokes,
This might be the push here.
he's pushing. Is he going to push into Switzerland just to hold that so he can just push into France for free?
Oh, that's a rough spot to push.
It's really difficult.
There's not
But
a
the
lot of men
cannons are
holding it.
here.
The Romanians are moving up, but they can't fire because there's not enough space.
Yeah, I don't.
Here they're starting to fire. They're starting to
He's choking the
fire.
shit out of himself, and he doesn't need to.
He could just be pushing this with Romanians, which would just clear it out for him. Have his ghosts behind them for the support. Which is what it looks like he's starting to do now.
This is the end for France. I think we're witnessing.
He has so many Romanians. So many Romanians. And they're firing up into Switzerland. They don't care.
Yeah, that's a
I mean,
lot.
what percentage of his army is in France right now?
He's got at least 80%, I'd say, but that's not enough.
Protecting these ROMs, though, man. Like,
He's not doing anything. He's literally moving the rest of his army up because it's so far back.
yeah, I don't know. He just
I
sacrificed.
feel like he needed to push his entire army up and then push in with these ROMs.
Yeah. I mean, he should be pushing it on multiple.
Because right now, Cloud is just trying to push out around him, but he does have this wall of ghosts mixed with ROMs and Hydras. They're just going to destroy this push.
Oh, come on, counter push.
He's not going to get there. There's too many units there ready to go.
Go.
Where's the rest of Ads' force? Because Ads just broke into Italy. He just took away the dropships. He's taking away control of the Switzerland Hill, which isn't that big of a deal, but Cloud is pushing out here. Where's the rest of Ads' force? He's losing too many units right now.
Yeah,
And he's-
too disorganized.
he's
Doing things
he's
like throwing 20 Romanians at
into a
bunch of-
fucking choke.
Oh,
Meanwhile, Ads is slowly moving up his units, but he doesn't have a wall. He doesn't have the wall he had before. He's
Ads
falling
can
apart.
Swing through France right now. He has the men in Italy. They are undefended. He could swing through.
And instead, he's pushing up into Switzerland. I think that's the wrong move. He has those Romanians push through those cannons, push him out of his own country, take his tech. It's sitting right there waiting for you. But Romania has so many tanks that he's killing all of this push from Cloud. It doesn't
There's
matter.
no defense. There's such a lack of scouting. One dropship flown over your enemy.
And you would know what was going on.
Avoided.
And it looks like Ads just has so many Romanians, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. He just doesn't care. He has too many Romanians. He's just building
Ghost
scarabs.
Heavy a mix coming out of France.
Yep.
Too many ghosts.
I mean, yes, he's building the Spanish, but if he was throwing in the Portuguese, they ruin Romanians because they shoot at themselves. And they can't handle that. They're extremely squishy.
It's also worth noting at this point, if Cloud had taken GB, had made a push for Norway and taken back Finland, you might end up losing France, but you've got
He'd have...
so much of the perimeter of the map.
Right, because he's taken Turkey now. He's got a good start here in USSR. He could build in either one of those countries and just start massing there and just push up to the rear end of ads and
there's
ruin
a
it.
Distinct lack of drop culture out of Romania. So I mean, if he gets to a place where dropping is the only feasible option, it might be safe.
Yes, because you know the ads doesn't like to drop. It's just his playstyle. He'll land expo all day. I think he would drop expo if he was playing France, but that's not an option here.
The units he's using kind of make it not an option.
No,
And,
Romanians are terrible in dropships. So are Czechs.
yeah, so you really, as Cloud, since that's his game, he needs to play to that.
And he's not playing it at all. He gave up on his game. He thought he had the
What's going
victory,
down in Italy?
and he's ruining it. Italy is getting just destroyed right now. There's a lot of dead bodies there. He's got this Romanian on this hill and this Romanian in Italy that he could easily push through these cannons. Ads is actually petering out right now. His actions per minute are just plummeting. He just went from 250 to 160. What is he doing?
Look at the desperation of Cloud at the same time. Like, he's just floating around 300, like, doing
He's
everything
pushing
he
as
can.
hard as he can. You
It's
know
also
he's
worth
busy.
noting that a lot of these things we're commenting on aren't things these players don't know.
No.
They know that
They know this game
Russia.
very
They
well.
know they need to contest Syria. They know that they should be in Russia sooner. It's just, how many things can you do at once?
Not that many.
Alright.
Which is why I'm out in the first round of this tournament. I also noticed, Gnome, you didn't go on your date. What the hell, man?
Yeah, well, I don't
Oh
want to talk about
wow,
That's okay, buddy. I've been there myself.
he's trying to move in, but it's so
Ads is pushing in, but he's not.
It's reckless.
reckless.
It's
Yeah,
It's that's Ads though. He's very arrogant and he doesn't care.
It's probably why he favors Land Expo. I mean, it's a very reckless
Right.
endeavor.
He's got so many Romanians right here that are just going to destroy this line of ghosts. The Syrians aren't even getting shots off. They're dying before they get there.
Oh, France.
France is pulling back, but he's getting pushed in on from Germany too. He's getting destroyed by the number of Romanians. Meanwhile, Ads is now pushing in through the bottom through Italy as well. I'm pretty sure Ads has this in the bag. Too many
You know,
ghosts.
I think Italians and Algerians in dropships would be really interesting.
Italians are dropships, sir. So what else?
Using
Yeah,
Italians
that's
and
how-
Algerians.
Dropship, that would be
If you could put a dropship in a dropship,
non-Euclidean.
Dropshipception?
dropshipception. But how many units could you fit in a dropship full of dropships?
Exponential.
So you're tuning in. You didn't think you'd be getting philosophy, but here you are.
Here we are. We got philosophy, anyways. Anyways,
So how many dropships could you fit in a one dropship? Would it
You
just
could
go
fit-
into one thing?
I was thinking 8 dropships. 8 dropships in a single dropship. And you have 8 more units in each dropship?
Good game. Those
That
are
was a very good
both
game.
competitors.
They both did a lot.
It's nice